Hello, everyone. This is Talk for Glory, episode 280. Yes, we are 280 episodes deep into Talk for Glory. We are way too many hours in between wrestling shows, but you guys are here. You guys are in the now. You guys are here for Talk for Glory, your favorite podcast, your girl's favorite podcast. You guys already know where there's a podcast, where there's wrestling, there is Talk for Glory. And as you guys can already tell, I'm amped up as fuck. So, why am I amped up? Because the door is open. What door am I talking about? I am talking about the Forbidden Door. I'm talking about AEW, New Japan, CMLL, Stardom. So many wrestling collabing for one night. But you guys already know your host, Enigma V4.
I'm Yatachi.
And here we are to bring you AEW Forbidden Door predictions. So, actually, I'm gonna leave this before the main event. But Tachi, what has been your favorite Forbidden Door year? Like, what's your favorite Forbidden Door match? I think a lot of people have actually instead of favorite, what's an underrated Forbidden Door match?
I think there was one time when we went. If I'm not mistaken, we went in person.
Oh no. Oh wait, you're talking about 2024. Yeah. If memory serves right, I believe the match you're thinking, because I remember you being in awe about it.
Yeah, I think it was one. I think was Mark Briscoe in it versus somebody, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember that one. Was it Mark Briscoe versus MJF?
I think I might have. Yeah, I think it might have been.
Maybe, but I was thinking of the acclaimed and Tanahashi versus Okada and the Young Bucks as my like underrated, just because like it was funny. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching it live.
What year was that one?
I think that was 2024.
I'm trying to remember last year, but like, okay.
No, not last year. 2024.
No. I'm trying to remember what happened last year.
Yeah. Last year's Forbidden Door match was. Damn it! Now I'm trying to remember. If memory serves right, I believe it was Nigel McGuinness versus Zack Sabre Jr. And then for the AEW Heavyweight Championship, it was Hangman versus MJF, I believe. So, other match. Actually, yeah, I liked Nigel McGuinness versus Zack Sabre Jr.
Oh, that was a good one too. Yes.
But that's the past. This is the now. So the only thing we can do is talk about the current events, and we're gonna start us off with a friendly three-way promotion tag team match between representing AEW, the Young Bucks, Generation Me, local talent, whatever the hell you guys want to call them, Max, Jeremy, Nicholas, Matthew, Matt, Nick, the Young Bucks, versus El Sky team of Mascaro Dorado, Lince Dorado, and Mystico, one half of the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, versus representing New Japan, Unbound Co., which will be represented by Shingo Takagi and Titan. Not gonna lie here, missed opportunity to put Drilla and Shingo Takagi on Forbidden Door. Missed opportunity.
I'll take Shingo and Titan. I like seeing Titan even during like the G1s and stuff. That's a Super Juniors, yeah. But Shingo, I already know. I think he's kind of veteran in New Japan, so Shingo, that's gonna be an interesting match, even because they brought the two New Japan wrestlers.
We got CMLL, we got New Japan, we got AEW,
and at CMLL, Mystico is Mystico. I don't know the Dorado dude, so that's gonna be interesting to watch.
It's Lince Dorado, or it's either Lince Dorado or Grand Metalik. Last time I remember, all I know is like whenever me and Smoove like watch his matches, like that dude's like top 3, top 5 best in the ring.
Really? Okay. So
honestly, I kind of want Dorado to be in a best Super Juniors. That dude is awesome.
Yeah, I feel like the CML people are fucking like Superman at that point. Everybody's like.
And then it's the Young Bucks. You really can't go wrong with a Young Bucks match. I tend to really enjoy them, honestly.
Even if
when it comes to Young Bucks, I can't really tell you the last time I walked away from one and went, that sucked.
Yeah. I was like, even if they have like the worst matches like even the worst match, they still put on the show. So the Young Bucks they're not gonna. I know it's not gonna disappoint.
I mean, they are Top for Glory's 2024 Tag Team of the Year, but who knows? Maybe this year they build a case for it to be the first ever 2-time Tag Team of the Year for Top for Glory. But this match can pretty much go any way possible because you've basically got like 5 cruiserweights.
Yeah.
You've got Matt, you've got Nick, you've got Mystico, you've got Dorado, you've got Titan.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just got like the brick wall that is known as Shingo Takagi.
Everybody's a high flyer too. That was about to say. Everybody's literally a high flyer except for Shingo.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm gonna take Shingo and Titan because I want a New Japan win under the belt. You feel me? So, but it's gonna be an interesting match. But I'm going for the New Japan.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Titan and Shingo Takagi as well.
Really? But I mean, why? Because I know personally, like, I feel like the Young Bucks is gonna take the win, but
like I have faith in Unbound Company, which I'm just gonna say this, guys. For you guys that don't like Unbound Company as a name, I get it. It kind of sucks. But it was either this or they keep Bullet Club. And yeah, no, you know, I've been in the wrestling space for long enough, and I've heard you guys cry, bitch, and complain and clamor long enough about Bullet Club needs to end. Well, guess what? Bullet Club died, and in the ashes was Unbound Company.
And now everybody wants them back.
Yes.
I say nothing about them now.
Hell, actually, if they had to put like another like junior heavyweight tag team, Taiji Shimori and Robbie X would have been beast.
I literally was just gonna say that, bro. I literally was thinking about Robbie X. Robbie. Ooh, Robbie X. He's been catching my eye a lot now. I'm not gonna lie.
Of course, after Best of Super Juniors, a lot of people are catching the eyes.
He's really a phenomenal wrestler, and I'm interested to like see what's going on with him next.
Well, you guys already heard it. If you guys were also fans of Robbie X, he's out here. He's in Rev Pro. He's in New Japan. He was just in CMLL, which in CMLL, Robbie wants to be called Robbie Mex. So you know what? In CMLL, that man is Robbie Mex. But yeah. Again, I've got Shingo and Titan winning.
Shingo.
As you guys can tell, last year. No, not last year. 2024, when you and me went Tachi, we saw Shingo. We saw Shingo, Bushi. We saw Shingo, Bushi, and Tsuji.
Oh my god!
And if I'm wrong about that, someone correct me because I know Tsuji was there, and or it might have been Hiromu. It might be Hiromu, Bushi, Tsuji, but point being is as you guys can tell, the IWGP heavyweight champion is not here on the Forbidden Door card as Tsuji is taking a stand and he wants to keep the Forbidden Door closed. My man's is gatekeeping the Lion's Mark. And yeah, I stand with Tsuji. You know, he's not one for all the antics. The IWGP title is a sacred title. He actually cares about it. Also, I see we have 3 viewers. Welcome to Talk for Glory, guys.
Nice.
But yeah, so I'm still for Tsuji, but again, that's a different talk for a different video. I again have Unbound Company for the win.
Unbound Company.
All right, next, and I know what you guys are thinking. This is a huge match, and it's so early on the card for Talk for Glory. Next is a steel cage match featuring the conglomeration, the trios champions, Orange Cassidy, Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong, teaming with Darby Allin and their tag team partner, representing AEW, representing New Japan, representing DDT. He is the NJPW Television Champion. He is the AEW International Champion. He is, where is it? He is the Tough for Glory 2025 Superstar of the Year, the Alpha Konosuke Takeshita.
Yes, sir. Coming off a win for Suji.
And, they're facing probably the biggest family out there that's not a Latino household. It is the Don Callis family, represented by Jake something Doyle. There we go. That's his name. Jake Doyle, Kazuchika Okada, the Jet Kevin Knight, the Protostar Kyle Fletcher, the real Latino man, Andrade El Idolo, and the AEW World Champion, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF.
Bro, this match is crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. There's literally a lot of hardcore people in this shit. This is gonna be like a deathmatch steel cage at this point.
Dude, like it has Darby in it, so anything involving Darby to me that is no DQ feels like a death match.
Darby, you got Mark Briscoe in there, you have Roger Strong, you have Andre, like that's Okada, Kevin Knight, like that's crazy, bro. Kyle Fletcher too, like he could be one of those. This is gonna be an interesting match. Damn.
Dude, it's gonna be effing mental because we do have O'Reilly, we do have Roderick, we do have Andrade, we do have Kevin Knight, we do have Kyle Fletcher, we have MJF for fuck's sakes.
Yep.
We have Briscoe. We have so many people.
Take Takeshita to go at it again too.
Oh my god, yes, they are. They are definitely gonna go at it again.
Darby's Kevin. Yo, bro, it's gonna be an amazing match. I ain't gonna lie. I'm surprised what was Orange Cassidy and Roger Strong gonna do though.
I mean, every time you don't expect them to do something, they wow you.
Yeah, that's
damn.
Cassidy, he amazes me at the end. So I'm excited.
Yes, Roderick Strong, the back-breaking Messiah, and freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy definitely are I want to say some of the underdogs in this match, because I want to say Kyle Fletcher returning from injury at Double or Nothing definitely got a pop out of me, and he's shredded. Like that dude is shredded, and
Andre's having a generational run right now, so
dude, Andrade is on a generational run, and if you want to deny that, I gotta ask the question: how you know?
Well, from matches that he's been doing recently and stuff.
That dude's on the Indies. That dude's on AEW. That dude's on New Japan. It sucks that he's now the former global champion, but don't worry, he will get it back. Trust.
And he's been doing good in AEW now too, so that's why I'm like, yo, this is his year. Andre is real right now. Sorry.
And then let's not forget that if Mark Briscoe wins this match, Mark Briscoe's team wins this match, he gets an AEW World Championship match.
Stop, for real?
Yeah. So that should be interesting. I know that there's a lot of matches that everyone has in mind for MJF on his road to Wembley. And, some are like, oh, he's going to face Mark. He's going to face Kenny. He's going to face Andrade. Some people want him to face Mystico. And I love these matches for MJF. And it's all about how we get there. And because of that, I almost want to say that the Don Callis family wins, because you can't go wrong with Fletcher, Knight, Andrade, Doyle, Okada. You can't.
That's the big hitters right there.
But at the same time, if you're sleeping on O'Reilly and Strong, you must have not been paying attention to the Undisputed Era, because those two are just heat. They're heat. I'm sorry. I'm sad there's no Adam Cole. I don't know how I feel about Bobby Fish, but O'Reilly and Strong are a great tag team. And honestly, I just see them getting the win with Orange Cassidy, with Takeshita, with Mark Briscoe.
You know, because literally, I think in this match they're like the underdogs, quote unquote. So
Yes.
it's a good thing. But that's damn, bro. The Don Callis family, man.
Don
That's
Callis, huge, man.
big hitters right there, bro. So, I mean, I always root for the underdogs. You feel me? Even though the Don Callis family has a lot of people I like, even Kevin Knight, which I hate, but fuck it. Other than that, yeah, I want to go for the underdogs with this one. Everybody want to see the underdogs win.
All right, so we got the conglomeration and Takeshita and
MJF? Come on, man. I will see it, even though if he loses, because you know I'm a Briscoe fan. But even though if
yeah,
he'll get another shot at opportunity. I'll take it. But
yeah, he'll get another one down the line.
yeah, I need him to get this. I needed to do it to it. I need him to do it for his brother, bro. Because he had the ROH, he won it. I need him to get AEW champion.
Yeah, I remember we saw Mark Briscoe win the ROH title too in Philly.
Yeah, that's why I was like, he did it for his brother. He got to do this one for his brother again, for the whole family. We got to get him on the belt. I just want him to get at least one moment with the belt. That's it. You could have it. You can win it, and then you could lose it next Wednesday. I just want him to have that moment.
Honestly, I do like that about AEW, where it feels like if Mark Briscoe were to win the AEW World title, it wouldn't feel crazy, but you know for a fact, like now he's got to drop the belt like immediately.
But MJF and Mark Briscoe having a match,
Dude, they have hella chemistry, dude.
Yeah, that's why I was like, that's gonna be a wild match.
But you said you got the Don Callis family and MJF, or you got the conglomeration Takeshita and Darby.
Darby and Takeshita.
Yeah, trust me, I it's hard for me to say conglomeration a lot, so I have to like go conglomeration. All right, conglomeration.
It's okay, say it.
But yeah, you got the trios champs, Darby and Takeshita. Also, I've already said this for the Dominion review. The Dominion review, but it bothers me to an insane level. Konosuke Takeshita is a double champ. He is a cross promotion champion. He is the international champion and the television champion for New Japan. And honestly, I say you could have literally had him defend the title in a triple threat against one person from New Japan and one person from AEW. But hey, that's just a missed opportunity on my book. But yeah, so we both got the underdogs here. Now let's talk about arguably the best non-title match that's going to be happening on this card.
Oh yes.
It is the greatest technical wrestler currently active today, right now. It is the 2024 G1 winner, a former IWGP heavyweight champion, the only man, the only Gaijin to walk into the Tokyo Dome with the IWGP Heavyweight Championship and to leave with the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. Again, the Limb Reaper, the greatest technical wrestler, the front man, Zack Sabre Jr. versus the cleaner, the best bout machine, the Omega, the god of professional wrestling, Kenny by God Omega. What do I say about this match? They faced in the G1 before, and hell, I'll say this. When I watched, I was getting into New Japan around this time. When I watched Zack Sabre Jr. versus Kenny Omega, all I could say is Kenny got folded in 13 different ways, and he barely won that match. And that was almost like 10 years ago, or that was 10 years ago, or a little under.
Wait,
but,
what? 2018?
What was that?
Was it 2018 when they first fought together?
I don't know. I'm trying to remember if Kenny had blonde hair at this point. Because if he did, then it was 2018. But let me see. Omega winning if they're going to push him for last title shot, depending on his health. Also, Steven Chambers, welcome to Top for Glory, my man.
Steven. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is gonna be an interesting match, even compared to. I'm briefly remembering the last match that they had, but I know, yeah, Kenny did get folded a lot.
Yeah. Like
match now, we got a veteran Kenny Omega, and
yeah, but then we also have a veteran Zack Sabre Jr. Like, here's the thing about Zack, day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year, is he has at least 100 submissions in his playbook.
100. He probably has more under his book that we don't even know about.
And then the problem is, remember the problem. What's up, Ruckus? And then the thing with Zack is, he could have 1,000 today, and then next week he has 2,000. So I've already seen Zack fold the likes of Orange Cassidy, Will Ospreay, Hiroshi Tanahashi, Kazuchika Okada, Bryan Danielson, Jonathan Gresham. So many people have been folded by Sabre. Suji has been folded. Takeshita has been folded. Kenny has been folded. And with Kenny's body being made out of tissues, prayers, and duct tape, I think this time if he gets folded, he's going to snap. But
I think that's the game. That's the game plan. The game plan.
Yeah, that's about to be the game plan. About to call Kenny the laundry the way Zack's about to fold him.
Yeah, Kenny's gonna be like, I can't let you get close.
Yeah. Oh my god. Like it's like one of those memes, like those BJJ memes, where like when you try to like grapple a BJJ guy, he just like turns you into like a giant knot. Yeah, that's Sabre. But Zack Sabre Jr., a former world champion, a former G1 winner, versus another G1 winner, another former IWGP heavyweight champion. This is gonna bang out. Kenny isn't washed. Kenny isn't cooked, but he's on borrowed time.
Yeah, he's getting to that point now.
Like he's getting that point. And I think facing Zack is the greatest testament of can Kenny hang out? Can Kenny still bang out?
I'm sorry, but even then, like Kenny, even though his time is limited now, he still can perform well. He still can put on great matches. So that's not something I'm not worried about Kenny. Besides this, damn, bro, this is gonna be a good match. I'm really contemplating. I was like, the greatest of all time, Kenny Omega, and the superstar Zack Sabre Jr. Oh man, I got Omega for this one. So they could tie it 1-1. You feel me?
I'll say this. This is a unofficial number one contenders match for the AEW Women's Champion. Not women's. Damn, I'm looking at that match next. But I'll say this. This technically is an unofficial number one contenders match for the AEW Championship. Because if Zack can beat Kenny, who's to say that Zack can't come back into AEW and then have a rightful claim like, hey, I beat one of your top guys. Maybe I can beat the top guy. And I don't know if we've ever gotten MJF versus Zack Sabre Jr. I would love to see that. But yeah, like that's all a maybe. But because I've told multiple people this, I think this is Kenny's this is Kenny Omega's last best year as a professional wrestler. And I think he's going to be put on banger after banger, because I think after this, maybe like 2027, 2028, we won't be seeing like even a 90% Kenny Omega.
Yeah, that is true. Zack still got a long way to go, even though he's still a veteran too. And it looked like he's never stopping at that point.
As long as there's a new submission to be had, Zack will never stop. But even though that being the case, I do have Kenny Omega winning this.
I got Omega too. Yeah, I got Omega for this one.
All right, now we're gonna start talking about Now we're gonna start talking about title matches. Starting this off with the AEW Women's World Championship. It is the Toxic Spider, the Toxic Gaijin, AEW's biggest menace, along with Toru Okada, defending champion. You love her, she's toxic. Thekla versus representing Stardom, former Wonder of Stardom champion, former Goddess of Stardom champion, former High Speed champion, former Artist of Stardom champion. You guys love her. She has the mask. We've never seen the face. It is Starlight Kid.
Go first on this one?
Yeah, I'll go first on this. Stardom choosing Starlight Kid as like the Stardom rep to face Thekla. Interesting. I enjoy SOK matches. I feel like I'm watching a Joshi El Desperado. Again, those dragon screws into numero dos, or I don't know what she calls it. But Starlight Kid has really evolved from just being the high-speed wrestler she was 3, 4, 5 years ago. Even though Tachi, we did see Starlight Kid and Azumi go at it at in Philly.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of people that sing the praises of Azumi about, oh, she's so good at such a young age. I think a lot of people are gonna start saying that about Starlight Kid, especially in this match, as 2 years ago, the match that got people talking about Azumi more than the Stardom show was her match against Toni Storm. So who knows if this match against Thekla will do the same for Starlight Kid.
Oh, I see what you mean. Oh yeah. Oh, I see what you mean. That could actually happen. And it's cool too, cause like Thekla, she's been winning a lot now, bro. Cause remember, I think it was the AEW match with like 6 women. It was like a 6-way or something. And I remember I told her, I was like, Thekla probably not gonna win it, cause
Oh yeah. No, that was the Fatal 4-Way.
Oh, it's a Fatal 4-Way, yes. But I was like, because I didn't really know too much about Thekla at that time, so I'm like, okay, she's probably not gonna win it, and she's new in my eyes. But now,
Right.
match, bro, I've been hearing about her here, there, then. Like, she's carried the championship wonderfully.
Like I haven't heard people talk about the AEW Women's Championship like this since Toni Storm.
Yeah, bro, and like now she just recently, like I told you, she just came Stardom out of nowhere and attacked Starlight Kid. So I was like, whoa, what the hell? So that's a good promotion for the Forbidden Door, and how she's carrying both Stardom and AEW together. So I'm like, I'm really interested in Thekla now. And Starlight Kid, yeah, we saw her in person, so I know how Starlight Kid is. She's amazing.
Oh, I know you're not thinking of Starlight Kid. Thekla attacked the Stardom president Taro Okada.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Like, it's been on site for Okada since Thekla got fired from Japan. And I don't blame her. I know a lot of people grew up on Stone Cold, love seeing Stone Cold beat up Vince McMahon. Me personally, I enjoy seeing Thekla beat up Taro Okada. And if it were up to me, Taro Okada would have a match at Forbidden Door. He'd probably have a match against Clark Connors. But for now, we'll have to suffice for Starlight Kid versus Thekla. And this will be a star-making moment for Starlight Kid. Yes. If you don't know her now, you're going to love her after. But the AEW Women's Championship will remain toxic, as I believe Thekla will retain.
The Toxic Spider. I'll take Thekla. But even then, like you said, like it's gonna give recognition to Starlight Kid. I feel like this is gonna be one of the matches that like we're gonna look at as like, oh, it's gonna be the bottom of the low, but I feel like they're gonna perform so well that it's gonna be like, yo, this was one of like the top 3 matches. So I'm very interested in this match. But I'm going for Toxic Spider, Thekla.
All right, next for the AEW World Tag Team Championships. 1 second, the car's passing by.
Edge and Christian versus the champions versus the War Dogs.
Okay, there we go. But yeah, you said it. Edge and Christian versus the War Dogs. Clark Connors, David Finlay. Your dog, my dog, for real. The War Dogs.
Yeah, bro, I can't. Oh, man. I hate deciding on this one because I really love both tag teams. And, Edge and Christian has been with us for a long, long time. And then I recently just discovered the War Dogs. So Oh,
Yes,
man.
I remember you became a War Dogs fan after the steel cage match versus
Yeah.
Empire.
Yeah, that was amazing, bro. But this is hard for me because I want the War Dogs to get the champion, but Edge and Christian like they've been having a good run with the titles right now, even though it's short, but it's just been very like enjoyable to watch them both with the champion right now.
I mean, they just won the tag titles, and
Yeah,
they've been off TV, but I understand they're like 60, their knees barely work.
yeah, that's all.
Um, it's funny watching David Finlay in AEW because it's not like, and you know, for the 7 viewers that we have here, tell me if I'm wrong. It's not like Fit Finlay was this huge main eventer, but David Finlay has such a huge tie that every time, like I see Edge and Christian with like David, I'm like, huh. It's crazy how maybe like 10, 20 years ago, you guys were probably in the ring with Fit Finlay, and
Yeah,
imagine time child going, next we're gonna feud with your son.
like fighting their father. Now you gotta now you're gonna be fighting the son.
Like Edge was feuding with Dom before he was feuding with Ray back in the day. Now Edge feuds with David Finlay. Back in the day, it was probably with Fit Finlay. So it's crazy what the second generation, third generation superstars do against the past.
Like if you really think about it, Edge is like the wrestler, like wrestling LeBron James at this point.
Brother up and coming NXT with Birthright. Yep. I'll say this. I like Edge and Christian. I think that
Love them.
they've done enough. They have Hall of Fame careers no matter where they go, whether it be just like a wrestling Hall of Fame in general, or who knows, maybe even here on Top of Glory. But there's something about the tag team division that is needed, and sadly, the the two Canadians, Edge and Christian, they can't give you that. The tag team division needs something fresh, something new. We don't need the Revival. We don't need the Young Bucks. We don't need two guys that are one bad day from the retirement home. We need young, up and coming. So for me personally, I think the new AEW Tag Team Champions will be Clark Connors, David Finlay, the War Dogs. Who knows? Maybe Gabe helps them out. Maybe Drilla helps them out. Maybe Robbie helps them out.
Oh, Drilla could appear. Wow. Oh, I'm ready for this match.
I have also said that once I've also said this for the Hardys. Once like Edge and Christian win the AEW tag titles, after they lose it, just please pack it up. Pack it up right off to the sunset. You've done a great job. Also, I have seen that we are getting hella comments. Steven, I love that you are very active, my man. Welcome to Talk for Glory, man. This is my first time seeing you. If you've been here before, apologies, I don't remember. But let me read your comments out. Coben Cage retain. Brother up in NXT with Birthright. Believe Cope circling the date for his last match, Wrestle Dream in Toronto. That does sound fitting. Gabe Kidd, I believe, has visa issues right now. Okay, maybe you're right then. But yeah, maybe he has visa issues. Maybe he got stuck in Japan.
Quote unquote.
Fuck. I really want to see Drill at Forbidden Door, honestly.
Me too. I'm like the whole family, bro. Just bring them. But I think you summed it up very well because I was gonna say the same thing. Even though it's Edge and Christian at the end of the day, we all love them. I feel like it's time for a new face. It's a time for new young people to come in. Fuck the Revival. I'm tired of them. But yes, it's time for a new, fresher face. And this is a perfect chance for Clark and David to do something now. So I'm going for the War Dogs, bro. Because you already know I love the War Dogs. And on top of that too, I want Gabe. Even though if they can't come, at least Drilla. Just do something.
Honestly, yeah. And I'm loving the confliction that Drilla has. If you guys saw Dominion, you guys saw that Gabe attacked Shota Umino, and Drilla was just on the ramp, conflicted. Like, what do I do? Do I help him? The people are really behind me. Do I beat his ass? Tell him I'm a war dog. Like all these things. I would love to see that at Forbidden Door as well. with Drilla like debating whether to help the War Dogs cheat. But hey, Forbidden Door is this Sunday, I believe. So everything's predictions.
All for
Let's
one.
see what's right. Let's see what's wrong. But again, War Dogs in 3.
War Dogs in 3. Edge and Christian, you can pack it up now.
You can pack it up and go to the retirement home.
you gonna see Edge back in WWE real quick.
Just like, I'm here for another ring. Oh, first time in chat. Well, welcome, Steven. I love that you're very active, man. Welcome to Talk for Glory. I hope you're enjoying the times. All right, next for the AEW Continental Championship, it is defending champion Jon Moxley versus the Ring of Honor World Champion Bandito. You know, I like Bandito. I do. I just think his finisher sucks.
I was gonna say. Russell, yeah, that finisher is weird, but yeah,
this match is gonna bang the fuck out, and I love that.
Just the thing about Bandito is like I never see him as a main eventer. He's mostly a mid card for me, but this
is like on AEW, but then on Ring of Honor, he's him.
Yeah. But for me, in my eyes, he was like 2008 MVP. Let's just put it as that.
Ooh, okay.
Jon Moxley's Jon Moxley at the end of the day. He's fucking crazy. But in this match, I really want to see like the same way Bandito won against Jericho in the Ring of Honor Championship. I feel like this might happen in the same scenario where Bandito is the underdog and he gets a win out of a surprise or something. I would feel like.
Honestly,
Oh wait, but even then, the Death Riders could come out and stuff.
No. Because Continental rules is no interference.
Okay. So yeah, I think I have Bandito for this one.
I'm gonna say I got Jon Moxley winning just because I like Jon Moxley's Continental Champion just because it feels like anyone can beat him.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like Bandito is that guy to beat him. If any, I actually think that whether it just be for the love of the game or someone leaving, I kind of think Claudio Castagnoli will be the one to beat Jon Moxley for the Continental Championship. But Bandito's going to put on a banger. Bandito don't miss. I'll say that. Bandito don't miss. I enjoy a majority of his matches. But Jon Moxley is just on a different level. This dude's a different beast right now. Whether it just be in Continental rules, whether it's just trying to better Osprey, or maybe he's just like bettering the Death Riders as a whole.
Yeah. Or even promoting the championship, because not a lot of people know about the Continental title.
We've had a good share of people holding that belt. We've had the first ever, which was Eddie Kingston, Kazuchika Okada. We've had Eddie Kingston, we've had Kazuchika Okada, we've had Jon Moxley. It's really a belt for fighters, and I love that. Hello, Alex.
I think Steve said Mox doesn't need a champion, so Bandito wins new champion because Mox really doesn't need a title.
That's interesting. That's an interesting take.
I mean, I agree with it because even then, without a champion, Jon Moxley is still Jon Moxley at the end of the day. Like, I didn't really see him with the Continental title, but I told you, I feel like there was a way to promote it, and as himself and for the whole team. So, and he is putting on great matches with it. So this is probably going to be one of the greatest matches too.
See, my thing with Jon Moxley is he is in the exact same position as Seth Rollins, and what I mean by that is, Jon Moxley can go 6 months without a title, perfectly fine. You could put him in the main event, you could put him in the mid-card, put him in the opener. He's perfectly fine with or without the title, same way as Seth Rollins. So like, I don't think Jon even needs a title. Same way as I feel like Seth never needs a title. but it's just great for him to have, and it's gonna get uplifted. Personally, I think Mox will lose the belt to a rising mid-carder. If I had to choose one, I think that Jon Moxley will lose the Continental Champion. If not to Claudio, if I had to choose someone for Jon Moxley to lose the Continental Championship to, let me think that through real quick.
That's interesting.
Because at first I was gonna say something crazy like Speedball Mike Bailey, but then I was like, wait, no, I want also dominance. So if I really want to see like someone like rip the belt from Jon Moxley, I'm gonna say I could see someone like Shelton Benjamin or Bobby Lashley being the one to beat Jon Moxley for the Continental Championship. And I think Brody King just had a chance earlier. But who knows? Maybe even Brody King. Maybe a returning Buddy Matthews. Who knows?
Ooh, Buddy Matthews. He does return. That would be fun. Wow. Okay.
But be all and end all, I still got Mox retaining.
Nah, I got Bandito. I want to see something happen.
All right.
He doesn't hold it for like a long time, like you said. If he loses to a returning, Brody King or anybody else, yeah, I'll take it.
All right. Next is for the for the IWGP Global Heavyweight Championship. It is new champion Shooter Roughneck Shota Umino versus the Bastard Pac.
Pac.
That's damn. This is tough.
Pac.
Trust me, I want Pac to win this too, but this bastard ain't touching gold anytime soon. Sadly, as much as I am not the biggest Shota Umino fan, I need Shota to hold this belt because this man went 18 damn championship matches without touching gold, while the likes of Ren Narita and Yota Tsuji, even well, someone fact check me if Yu Uemura has won gold, and then if you look at the junior heavyweights, the Kosei Fujitas, like they have won gold, they have won tournaments, and this is Umino's first championship. But there's one thing I need, and it's Shooter to beat Mox. Until Shota Umino can beat Jon Moxley, I think we're going to be seeing that young boy in Shota Umino for a while. So that's why I think if not through the G1, I want to say probably between now and before Wrestle Kingdom, I could see Shota Umino going through the Death Riders, and then come December, November, he challenges Mox, and that's where he finally gets his crowning moment.
Yes, I do see this thing. It's funny too. I think I did see Shota Umino.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw him in a tag team match. I think it was against. Oh, here we go. Yuya Uemura versus Tachi and Tomohiro Ishii. Yeah, I remember seeing that. That's why I remember his name so well. And I was like, okay, now I remember his face. Yeah, no. Okay, let's completely wipe up everything that I said about Pac. I love Pac. Shota.
Yeah, I need Shota to just go through the Death Riders to get to Mox, because he needs that win. That is the win that will solidify Shota Umino.
Yes, and that's a good storyline too, to go through the Death Riders, and then after that, Jon Moxley at the end of the boss. Yeah, that would be perfect.
Whether you put him in the C2, whether you put up the global title, doesn't matter. All I need is Umino versus Moxley. King of Pro Wrestling.
Nope.
Damn it, I'm trying to remember the other pay-per-view before KOPW. But whenever that happens, maybe it even needs to be the Tokyo Dome.
I was going to say to bring it to Japan.
But what are they gonna say? Yeah, all that being said, I have Shota Umino winning.
Oh, I love that. As much as I love my man Pac, but yeah, shout out for this one. Only because I want to see the storyline that you just predicted, so that will be interesting. But I do have to watch a lot of Shota's matches. Umino.
All right. Also, as for talking, guys, what is your favorite Forbidden Door match on the card so far? But before we talk about the two final matches, I have some fantasy booking. So you guys already know when it comes to Top for Glory, we tend to do fantasy booking for tournaments. But seeing how this is Forbidden Door and this is a cross promotion deal, I decided let's do some fantasy booking. Let's open up the Forbidden Door worldwide. And Tachi, I have a question for you now.
What is one? I got you.
What is your Forbidden Door dream match?
Give me a. I got you right now.
Again, it is anyone, anywhere, so you can even add people from WWE.
You know what? I want to say, because I've been interested with them now in New Japan, is Yuya and I think Sho. Yuya Ice and Sho?
Oh, no. You mean Yudo Ice and Oscar?
Yeah. Yuya Ice and Oscar.
So, Knockout Brothers.
The Knockout Brothers, yes. The Knockout Brothers. Ooh, that would be interesting versus, like... Oh, shit. Let me get the Knockout Brothers versus... Oh, my God. This is interesting. I guess the Street Profits.
I like that.
Because even they're both like street ballers, bro. So I would love to see that. Interesting now, the Knockout Blood has been catching my eye a lot. So because remember when I told you at first, I was like, bro, who the fuck are these people?
Yes, and now Oscar and Yuto Ice, like they're catching fire. Arguably, they might be tag team of the year, if not here, then somewhere else. But honestly, when it comes to tag matches, you gave a great one. The Street Profits versus the Knockout Brothers. That's awesome. And then I'm also seeing in the comments Alex saying Will Ospreay versus Javon Evans. Awesome. Al, you giving a mixed tag match of Azumi and Will Ospreay versus John Moxley and Saya Kamitani.
Somebody said
my Forbidden Door dream match.
Yes, sir. Let's hear this.
Let me think this through, because I was thinking the Knockout Brothers at one point. But I'm going to say my Forbidden Door dream match is Braun Breaker versus Drilla Maloney. Actually, yeah. Give me that. Give me Braun Breaker versus Drilla Maloney.
Ooh, that is a good match.
Or Braun Breaker versus Henare. Honestly, dude, there's so many. Wait, I've got it. I know a match that'll get everyone going. It'll get the hardcores going, the Shinihon freaks going, the AEW fans going, the WWE fans going. It is Konosuke Takeshita versus Shinsuke Nakamura. That is my Forbidden Door match.
Oh, damn, that is going. Whoa.
Ooh, damn. Kyle Fletcher versus Callum Newman. Guys, keep going with the fantasy book. Gunther versus Samoa Joe. Let's see, Boba versus Samoa Joe. I think you misspelled. Oh, Oba, you meant Oba versus Samoa Joe. I love that. Keep going, guys. I'm taking two.
I was like, that's a good match. Okay.
I'm taking 2 more fantasy bookings, and then we'll move on to the 2 final matches. I'll say one. You know, if I can just hop in the time machine real quick. I would love to see TMDK Ichiban Sweet Boys, so Kosei Fujita and Robbie
Yeah.
Eagles versus Paul London and Brian Kendrick.
Oh, I wasn't thinking about that. You know what's so funny, Enigma? I was literally gonna say, let me get like Fujita versus like old Rey Mysterio. Not Rey Mysterio, like meaning old, but like past Rey Mysterio.
Yes.
Fujita has been in. Yeah, Fujita has really been like he's been going crazy this year. He's been going crazy.
Oba versus Brody King, Finn Balor versus Yota Tsuji. All right, I'm feeling courteous, guys. One more. Samoa Joe versus Jacob Fatu. Yes.
Why everybody like Samoa Joe, yo?
Because man, he's the Samoan submission machine, dude. But I love this fantasy booking, guys.
Oh, Samoa Joe versus Jacob Fatu and Joe. Oh yeah, that would be. Damn, that would be.
And then I guess for the obvious, Seth Rollins versus Will Ospreay. But now we're about to get into Io versus Jamie Hayter. Yes.
Io versus Jamie. Yeah, that is a good one.
You know, I guess I'll have to. I guess I'll have to throw this in now that we have to talk about Joshi's real quick. Io Sky, Shirai, whatever the hell you guys want to call it, and Mai Iwatani versus Sadi and Takumi Ara, or as you guys may know, Thunder Rock versus Spark Rush. Tachi, I've got to put you onto some Spark Rush matches, dude. They can bang. But all right, now you guys can continue with the fantasy booking, but we have a show to continue on. So now to talk about the AEW Owen Hart Cup Foundation 2026 Women's Tournament Finals match. It is the Standard Boss, the CEO, the Legit Boss, the Blueprint. Actually, no, that's Matt Morgan. I don't know what former belt collector Monet.
Mercedes
Monet versus
Maya
World is it? It's just Maya's World.
It's funny because I think she literally got off the win from Athena, and I was shocking. I was literally like jaw dropping when I found out that she won. I was like, wow, okay. So Athena didn't get.
Yeah, I felt robbed. I thought we were getting Mercedes versus Athena in the finals. But what's also funny is Tachi, we did predictions on the Owen Hart Cup.
Yeah.
And fuck, we were wrong.
Yeah. No, but it's interesting because like, okay, we wanted Athena to because Athena is Athena, but we wanted do this. It would have been a perfect match, Mercedes Monet versus Athena. But I am not mad at this result with Maya World because, as I said, it was surprising when I found out that she won. So now she's getting this finals match with Mercedes Monet, and this could literally bring her to like get a lot of recognitions. Even though I think a lot of people know her, but I'm not too familiar with her.
No, so dude, trust me. Like, I'm not all that familiar with Maya World's work within, like, I mean, outside of like the indies. I've had my work on her because this is it's been a crazy 365 days. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into a deep dive, but just thank you to certain people for not wanting to do the job, because now that gave Maya World an AEW contract, and we fast forward 1 year later, and now she's in the finals for the Owen Hart Cup.
Surprisingly.
Honestly, if you look at the Owen Hart Cup bracket, dude, neither of these women were supposed to be here. Mercedes is covering for Willow because Willow got injured. And then Maya World is covering for Sadi because Sadi got injured. And this is the finals.
You see how the world works?
Crazy how the world works. But honestly, I know a lot of people are like, oh, we're going to get Mercedes versus Tekla.
Yeah.
I think if you want to make a new star, if you want to talk about someone who's in the main event, if you want to talk about like, oh yeah, who's someone I can see being an AEW Women's Champion in the next 6 to 8 months or 1 to 2 years, if you want to add another name to the Jamie Hayters, the Tony Storms, the Teklas, the Hikaru Shidas, having Maya World win the Owen beating the likes of Athena and beating the likes of Mercedes Moné is how you make a star.
Mm-hmm.
And technically, this is the last belt Mercedes is currently holding.
Oh, it is. Oh. Yeah, it's time for Maya to go, though, pal.
Like, let's make a whole new star. And here's the positives. If Mercedes is free around Wembley and Athena is free around Wembley, let's just run Athena versus Mercedes at All In.
Yeah. Wow, this is...
So I got to go with Maya World. I'm being really optimistic.
Yeah, this is an interesting match because it could go either both ways. But I do want to see Maya World win and, crown a new face of the champion. In fact, that I, see a new face.
Right.
Because I feel like Daniel Bryan run right now, where it's just like, it came out of nowhere. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, it really did.
Literally, Kofi Kingston too. I'm like, yo, this thing came out of nowhere, and when she won against Athena, I'm like, whoa, who is this chick? And now, she's having a champion. She's having a championship shot. So I'm excited for Maya. And Mercedes at the end of the day. We all know how she is.
She's going to be fine tomorrow, next week, next month, whatever.
Thank God. But thank you.
So we both got Maya World?
I'm going for Maya World, yeah.
All right. So now we're about to hit the main event, guys. So thank you, everyone that's been talking. Thank you for everyone that's been chatting. We love the interactions. We love the fantasy bookings. We love your predictions as well. So before we even dive headfirst, Mercedes versus is it? No, it's not. Before we dive headfirst into the main event, I want to thank you guys for listening. You guys already know, before we hit the main event, we do one of the most important things here on Talk for Glory, and that is to follow the socials. So you guys can make sure you guys follow myself and Young Smoove on our Twitters at YoungSmooveTFG and Enigma_before_. Make sure you guys follow our Twitch at Enigma_before_ Smoove A1 and XO Young Tachi 98XO. And then if you guys are gamers, so you guys enjoy Xbox, you guys can add us on Xbox at Enigma B4, Smoove A1, and Young Tachi 98, as you guys see on the screen. And then remember, guys, Talk for Glory is not just here on YouTube. We are also on Spotify. We are also on podcasts. Join the Talk for Glory Discord. You guys can follow me on my Instagram. I love the socializing, whether it be here or whether it be in another space. But yeah, guys, do what you want. Screenshot, add, follow, comment, everything in between. As now we dive into the main event, and thank you for your listening. All right. So the main event here, it is the Owen Hart Cup Foundation 2026 Men's Tournament Finals. It is a Forbidden Door rematch of 2024. It is the most dangerous man current in AEW. It is whose house? Swerve's house. It is Swerve Strickland versus the new best bout machine, 5-star Billy. Is he a Death Rider? I don't know. It is Will by God Ospreay.
God, another banger match right here, yo.
Just, yeah, it's going to be a fucking banger. Tachi, you can go first on this one.
I love both. Wait, they faced each other beforehand, right? Before this one.
Yeah, we saw that.
Yeah, we saw that. We saw it in real life. Oh, hell yeah, this is gonna be a fucking banger. Oh my God. Wait, I think the last person who won was Ospreay, right?
No, Swerve won. He retained the AEW World Championship.
Yes. You're right. Okay.
Yes, 2024 was a wild ride.
Bro, they faced each other, and that's crazy. Okay. Oh, wow. So, yeah. Whoa. I might have to go with Ospreay on this one, bro. I feel like he has to get that. He has to get that last win here against him. Wow. And it's Swerve at the end of the day too. Wow, this is really gonna be interesting, man. Because we all know both what they could do. Swerve, he's crazy. Will Ospreay's both crazy. They both don't get tired. I'm like, come on, bro. They could do a lot. And like when we saw them in person, that shit was so amazing, bro. Even that ladder spot where I thought Swerve died, but
no, you're thinking of John Moxley with the ladder spot.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, John Moxley with the ladder spot. And I'm like, yo, Swerve is really like, he really puts his body on the line for everything.
Dude, all I know is.
Say that again, Enigma. Enigma. Man, I think he's having issues. I'm trying to remember when was the last time they fought, because I feel like they fought like 3 times. Going to a War Epic match. Oh, it was June 20th. No, that was yesterday. Okay, let me see the comments. Uh-oh. Yeah, sometimes this happens. Don't worry, guys. That's why I'm here. Wait, what the buy smart headphones for almost $300 at AEW shop. Oh my god. It's too obvious that Will's winning all for winning, but why I have a feeling, pardon the pun, it's a swerve. That's what I'm saying. I feel like Ospreay might win, but like I say, it might go both ways. And even then, I think this could go better for All In. I'm excited for this match, guys. I'm excited for this match. Even though it's gonna be a fantastic match, even though it's a thing. Oh, this for the forbidden thing. Okay. But yeah, guys. Hopefully, Enigma comes back in a few minutes. Literally is crazy because this was our last thing, the results. And for the meantime, guys, just talk your stuff. Yeah, give Enigma a few minutes, guys. I think his phone just completely died. That's why. Hello, Enigma. The journey to All In will likely have 12 matches, and God bless them for going all in. Nah, I agree.
That was weird.
Look back. Yeah, I was like, bro, you literally left like when you're about to say something. I was like, bro.
Yeah, I was about to say, first off, everyone, whenever they're going live, make sure you're charging your computers. But
I hate you.
But
it's funny because
yeah, that came out. But anyways, what I was saying was, ever since Swerve added the cop killer into his finisher, shout out Homicide. Yeah, he's been trying to kill people. This dude hit the cop killer on Brody King, Bandito, Kenny Omega, Daniel Garcia. Swerve isn't just trying to win; he's trying to kill.
Well, of course.
But yeah, like I don't know if Will can survive that. I don't know how much Death Rider training he's had that'll be saving his ass from a cop killer. Because we all know Will Ospreay's neck history. It ain't all that good.
Oh yeah, and that's straight to the back of your neck too.
But all this training with the Death Riders, maybe it's done something. I know it's pissed off someone in New Japan, but my God, Swerve, the most dangerous man. But, and this is where the but comes in. But we are talking about the new best bout machine. We are talking about 5-star Billy. We are talking about a Grand Slam in New Japan Pro Wrestling. We are talking about the next ace of AEW. We are talking about a Commonwealth Kingpin. We have been talking about an aerial assassin. We are talking about Will by God Ospreay. And what can I say other than it's time? There.
Yeah, I think I got. Oof. Yeah, that's what you promptly summed it up. But yeah, my end result still is gonna be with Ospreay. I'm not gonna lie. Even though I love Swerve, but we
Like,
taking
Swerve is
Ospreay.
going to be AEW World Champion again.
Of course. And even then,
But
he still have many years to do what he has to do in AEW. And he's gonna be the greatest of all time, so I'm not worried about Swerve.
there's nothing to be worried about when it comes to Swerve Strickland, because again, he is the most dangerous. But Will Ospreay is on another level. And again, if there's one man that can fulfill his Wembley dreams, can follow the road to Wembley, to All In, to the AEW World Championship, who other than Ospreay? But honestly, that is everything I've said. Guys, thank you so much for your comments. The interactions have been great. We're pushing an hour. Sorry for that little technical difficulty. But guys, that was everything. That was. Oh wait, before I close this out, I have Ospreay winning. Tachi, what about you?
Ospreay for the win too.
So just to be clear, we have Will Ospreay and Maya World as our Owen Cup Heart winners, and see them in Wembley. But guys, that was the AEW Forbidden Door predictions. What's next? Well, you guys are subscribed to us. You guys are following. So that means you guys already know that Night of Champions is next.
I'm gonna join you for that one.
You guys can jump in. You guys can comment. You guys can let us know what your predictions are for that. But for right now, thank you for joining us on the Forbidden Door predictions. You guys already know the saying. Stay safe. Have a great day and or night. Touch some grass because wrestling's not that deep, and if you do take it that seriously, find a better hobby. And most importantly, guys, because apparently a lot of guys forgot this part, enjoy wrestling.